Halo guys, welcome back to Zona Zuma, zonanya si Zumarowski. And today we are with
Valentina from Uruguay.
We both are the scholarship holder for this year's Global Korea Scholarship, or people knows it as Korean Government Scholarship Program,
the
right?
GKS scholarship.
Yeah.
The famous scholarship.
True. And we are currently in Suncheon City.
Yeah, we're currently in our first year learning Korean before doing our degree.
Yeah, that's true. So, we're both in the Global Korea Scholarship. Would you mind telling them, would you mind to, elaborate what is actually the Global Korea Scholarship?
So basically the scholarship is provided to students that want to get a degree, but also want to get immersed in the Korean culture, learn the language, and just overall experience what Korean people do here.
Okay, so it's not only for the educational,
Exactly.
it's also for the cultural exchange, right?
Yeah.
Alright, and for this scholarship, is it open for everyone, or like every subject, or there's any limitation?
Basically, the scholarship, you can get it as long as you have all the requirements that the government asks for, which are you need to have, in our case, which is like for graduate students, you need to at least have a bachelor's degree or more. You need to be younger than 40 years old, and there's a grade that you need to have a GPA,
okay.
Which is
64 out of 4.
Out of 4.
Yeah, I think it depends on the scale of your GPA. Like for example, in Poland we have 5, so like there are other limitations for the minimum number of the GPA.
Like they also have the option that if you can't really convert your grade, you can just do 80% of the final grade.
Yeah. So the minimum is like 80% of your
80%.
overall GPA, right? That's good. And is it open for everyone though? Like every countries can send their quotas or?
Yes, I think most countries have at least one quota. There's some countries that have many many options and many places. In my case, I'm from Uruguay, so we only have one quota for all of the people.
Wow, so it's only you this year.
So it's just me.
Like compared to Indonesia, we have 69 quotas for this year.
Yeah.
See, like someone is smart here, like one, like.
I'm the lucky one.
Yeah, and we are actually like going to talk specifically about the graduate program, because in the GKS as well they have the undergraduate one.
Exactly.
Yeah, but we are now in the graduate, which are only for the master degree, PhD, and research.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
So the scholarships are basically almost the same, but there's some requirements are kind of different, and the times where you can apply is also different. So the semesters are like different too.
Okay, we will talk about that later on. Okay, and then maybe the next question would be, because you mentioned about countries have their own quotas, so which means the Korean embassy in each country can send the quotas, or do they have any other tracks?
Exactly. So basically, the scholarship has 2 tracks. It's a university track and embassy track. So each embassy or country basically has like specific quotas for each track.
Okay.
So they have separate quota for university track and separate quota for embassy track.
Okay. So is it in like, affecting the timeline or deadline of the application, or like the stages of the selection process?
It's similar, but someone is probably gonna go deeper into this topic. But basically, university track has one less round than embassy track. They don't really apply through the embassy, so they just apply straight to the university they wanna go to.
So we can say like university track is a shortcut of the embassy track.
Exactly.
Yeah, because for me, like I'm from university track, and I'm just like, in the second selection, then I'm just like, okay, I'm just getting into the medical. So, And how do you know it was? This is your personal, experience. How do you know that you passed the first round of selection? You were from
Embassy track.
Embassy track.
Embassy
Yeah.
track. So basically, once you apply, you give all the documents to the embassy, and you also have an interview with the embassy as well. In my case, I didn't have to go personally because of COVID this year, so I had to do the interview online via Skype. So basically, once you're done with it, in my case it was really fast because not many people applied, so they decided really quickly.
Okay, so how long does it take?
For me, it was like the next day, I think.
Wow.
The next day after the interview, they immediately let me know that I passed first round.
Oh, nice, yeah.
But I heard some countries usually either take longer or don't really tell you until you see your name on the list for the second round.
Oh, okay, yeah, okay. And you mentioned that there was an interview from embassy, right? Then that's how you know that you passed for the first selection because of the interview has been done from the embassy. Then after that.
Well, I think they interview all the candidates.
Yes.
And then once they are done with the interviews, they decide, and then they.
Who's gonna go to the university? And then in the university, did you get an interview again?
Yes. So once you pass through first round, second round, the third round is basically the universities have to accept you.
Okay.
For us, for embassy track.
Okay.
So you have 3 universities that you apply to.
Okay.
And these universities, it's not something that all of them do, but some of them like to contact you either via email or via Skype, and they will interview you to decide if they accept you or not.
Oh, okay.
In my case, 2 out of 3. No.
Universities.
Yes. So one didn't interview me because they rejected me before.
Okay.
Yeah. But like the other one interviewed me, and the other one just accepted me without interview.
Oh, okay. So there is a possibility that you will get interviewed, or they just accept you directly.
It really depends on the university.
Yeah.
And the major you apply to.
Okay. So be careful with choosing the university and the major, right?
Yes.
Okay, great.
Sure.
Alright, so after that, if your name is listed in the second round by NIAED, which is like you are waiting for embassy one, I think you are waiting for
embassy, you're waiting for the university to accept you.
Yeah, and for the university, your name is final, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So
for a second round, for university track, basically it means that you've been accepted. Basically, you just to be on the final list, which is third round for you. You just have to pass a medical check.
Okay.
So that's like one of the most important parts of the
selection.
The selection.
Yeah. Okay. So that's actually like the last, not the last, but the next question that I would like to ask you about the medical checkup. Can you slightly tell me about medical checkup, because they are so, being aware.
They really want to make sure that. I mean, it makes sense that you go to a country for like 2, 3, 4 years.
4 years, yeah.
So you need to be healthy. They want to make sure that once you come here, you won't have any trouble with your health.
Yeah.
So they want to make sure that you are not pregnant.
Okay.
That you don't have any very.
I'm fine.
He's fine. He doesn't have to worry about it. That you're not pregnant, that you don't have any serious illness, that you don't have, that you don't
use drugs.
Yeah,
they're so.
They're very strict with drugs, so be careful.
Yes. And also, I don't know, because I'm from Indonesia, they also ask about the certificate for TBC.
Yeah, that's very.
You do too?
Yeah.
Okay.
Not really because of the country you're from, but they really. Are very strict about it here in Korea.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, according to my experience, the first one I need to assess myself with the medical, in in the process of application, like
For the first
submitting,
round.
yeah, then you pass. Then for the final round, they ask you about the complete medical checkup that you
Yeah.
have to
You
go.
have to actually go to the doctors
Yeah.
and do a few like checkup,
Yeah,
like blood tests, urine tests,
urine test. Yeah.
poop.
Everything at the school, you know, like that's the weird one. Like,
Yeah.
that's the weirdest one.
It's-
But believe me, it is not the final one because when you arrive in Korea,
They will also do a checkup, so
Yeah.
you can't really lie about it.
Yeah, that's
like,
true.
You have to be very like honest
Honest.
with the results,
Yeah,
because they will check everything again once
Yeah.
you are here.
it was like after 1 month because we got the quarantine. Then after 1 month, they check up again. You know, like they're really strict with that. Okay. Maybe the next one, when you pass the second round and you are listed in the final round, what to do? Like this is, I think, the legal wise. Like, do you wait for the visa? Do they send you some document or something?
Well, yeah. Once you get on the final list, which is when you're confirmed that you're going,
Yeah.
they will also, at this point, they will let you know which city and which university you will study at for the
Mhm.
first year, which is the Korean language course, which you can choose. We just get whatever
Yeah.
they tell you.
I was
Yeah.
dreaming another city, but
Yeah, we
here
all-
is cool.
Yeah, we all want to enter the city, but here we are in Suncheon. We got to meet each
Yes.
other. But yeah, after they tell you all that, they will give you more documents to take to the embassy,
Mhm.
where you can start the process with the visa.
Yeah, and also they're supporting you with the one of the benefit, which is the flight ticket, right?
Yes, they will also try to buy the flight ticket
Mhm.
for you. This year it was very complicated
Yeah, that's
because
true.
of COVID. There
Some
was
countries has like restriction,
Yeah.
and there were so, I don't know, hectic.
Hmm.
Yeah, to buy.
It's very. They bought the flight tickets very late, almost like a week before
Mm.
coming to Korea because of COVID. And some people even had to apply for the leave of absence
Yeah,
Which
and
they
coming
will-
next
coming next semester.
semester. Yeah. So we actually like supposed to be 60 people here, but right now we only have like 46-ish.
47.
47, yeah, because the rest are not allowed to leave the country, so they have to apply for the leave of absence, right? Alright, so that's actually like the basic application process. Now I'm gonna ask you about your really experience, like
Yes.
what stage actually the most difficult one for you?
Well, I guess I always tell everyone that it really depends on the track and the country you're
Mhm.
from. It really depends on how competitive it is. For example, in my case, I was one of the 3 people that applied this year. Last year, no one applied.
Mhm.
So for me, I think first round is very easy. But
Mhm.
in some countries, where like for example in India, they have more quota, but like more than 1,000 maybe, or like
Yeah.
1,000 people apply. So in order to pass the first round, it's really hard.
Yeah, that's true.
But in my case, first round was really easy because I was feeling very confident.
Okay.
I felt very confident
Okay.
my application and all the requirements that I had. So yeah, I think for me the hardest was definitely the 3rd round.
The medical one?
No, with the university.
Oh, with it, okay.
So it was very nerve-wracking
Okay.
waiting for the email.
Yeah.
So we made it so like till 3rd round so far, and then you have to wait because if none of the universities you apply to don't accept you, basically
You will not get it.
You
Yeah.
will not get the scholarship.
Yeah.
So it was really. It wasn't hard, but it was really nerve-wracking.
Alright, so maybe that's all about the application process, but I would like to ask you about the advice perhaps that you can give to Uruguayan students that would like to come next year, or like another country's student that would like to come and apply. What should they prepare?
Well, I think most importantly, you should be 100% sure that you want to do this and be prepared. with what you can give. So you can be more competitive when it comes to, in my case, since there's only one spot, it's really hard to get it. So you have to be confident. You're confident. You need to be sure that you want to do this, and they will know. So I think most importantly, just be prepared. And if you have to get an English exam, even if they don't ask for it, you have to get it because it will give you priority.
That's true.
And
they have preference.
Preferences like the English, Korean, or if you have any experience with Korea overall, do your research, know about the culture. Even if you get to travel here too, that helps a lot.
Yeah, that's true.
But I think prepare your essays, prepare your application, and just try to be a strong candidate.
Okay.
I think that's what's more important.
Yeah, that's what I said. Be the convincing one, because they will see you if you really need that, if you really want it.
I talked to the lady that's in charge of the scholarship in my country, and she was telling me what they are looking for is basically someone that will make the best of it. They want the students to take this opportunity and actually use it, and not only during the period of the scholarship, but after too. They want to improve the relationship with Korea, and somehow it should be useful, not only for you, but your country in Korea.
Because we have the future plan as well during the application process.
And I think that's very important. They know when you want this scholarship, not because you like K-pop or stuff like that. They want you to actually want.
Don't mention that you would like to find a girlfriend or boyfriend.
Nothing about dramas, Korean dramas, nothing about K-pop. Just be real. Be honest.
Be honest. Be yourself. Alright then, so that's from Valentina. If you would like to contact her directly, is it okay that I can put your Instagram?
My Instagram, I have for Spanish speaking people, I have TikTok. I do some TikTok sometimes.
So I will put it in the description below as well, but for the the handle of the Instagram, I will put it here perhaps. So she's welcoming. She is also friendly. Don't afraid to ask her, and
don't worry,
especially for you guys from Uruguay, that this is one and only candidate this year. So why don't you ask for next year? Maybe you will be coming here.
Who knows?
All right. Thank you. Do you have anything else to say?
No, I think just good luck to everyone that really want this. If you want it, you can get it. So don't give up. You can apply as many times as you want, and if you really want this, you can really get it.
Okay. Thank you so much, Valentina, for coming to my channel, and don't forget to subscribe. See you. Bye bye.